What's good, chat? We're watching Cell vs. Metal Sonic. This just came out, I mean, 3 days ago. Hey, Dragon Ball vs. Sonic the Hedgehog, there's a death battle. Let's see how this shit goes. I'm not gonna cap. Cell's solar system, if Metal Sonic is universal or some shit, I got Metal Sonic. But I'm not gonna cap. I am a Dragon Ball Z fucking fan, so hey, you know what it is? We got fucking Cell right now. Hey, let's hop right into the newest death battle. 3, 2, 1, let's hop right into it. 5! Give me the 4K experience.
Cell versus Metal Sonic. Which copycat android is truly the superior model? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Metal Sonic is so cool.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
his
who
drip
will
is
win
insane.
a death battle.
The thing is, does Metal
There's
how does he stack up against Sonic?
Ginger Town. No one who's seen it has lived to tell the
They're
tale.
going.
All that left behind was their clothes. Something ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Some kind of creature driven only by the need to feed. Earth's new apex predator, the ultimate life form.
The Namekian Piccolo went to investigate this manslayer and discovered that it was intelligent. Its tail could unravel to absorb its hapless victims and add their energy to its wretched gestalt.
But the nightmare was only just beginning, because for its last trick, somehow this freak of nature knew the Kamehameha.
That's actually insane. That's insane.
The history of this creature's origin was decades in the making.
Cell's intro
Years
so
ago,
fucking
the
scary.
world was terrorized
It's
by the
so
most
tough.
advanced paramilitary organization in history, the Red Ribbon Army.
Until
The
they
manga
got
and
rocked
anime.
by this little kung fu gremlin, Son Goku.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge
Or-
lived on within their head scientist, Dr. Giro.
Hiding away in his spooky cave laboratory, Giro would go to work studying the Z fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them.
And building a series of androids that would destroy his
Nah.
spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids, key-absorbing androids, trucker head androids, and even, ginger androids.
However, none of Giro's creations were capable of matching that drive to improve that Goku and his fellow martial artists possessed.
Okay.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little booger so complex he'd take years after Giro's death to complete. Its name was Cell.
Born from a single cell,
I know what to do.
this android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth,
W.
and, when fully evolved, would become
7
unstoppable.
foot, god damn! Cell, nah. You gotta join the fucking Lakers. What the fuck? 7 foot, god damn! Nah, that
their
Mark Williams trade didn't work. Bro, bring Cell. What the hell?
DNA. Cell
Oof.
absorbed all their powers and techniques too.
Common among all of them is the power to manipulate
Masenko.
ki,
Oh, I
or
thought
the
it was
energy
Masenko.
that exists in all
I'm
living
tripping.
things, and weaponize it to fire energy blasts, fly at faster than light speeds, move things with telekinesis, and create force fields.
From the humans, Krillin and
Oh,
Tien,
yeah.
Cell knows the multiform technique, Destructo Disc, and the Tri-Beam, his extra special
Destructo
favorite. Oh, weird, I'm
Tri-Beam
not
is
seeing
insane for me.
Jiaozu on this list. Sorry, bud.
Is Xiaozu human?
Oh,
Nah.
Cell can
What are...
this list. Sorry, bud.
Is Xiaozu human?
I don't know.
Okay. Cell
I
can fire the
think.
death beam,
I'll
as well
count
as
'em.
breathe in and travel through the vacuum of space with the alien genes of Frieza and his father.
And because he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can
He can
regenerate
regenerate.
humongous damage to his body at the cost of some ki.
Cell has survived having half his body vaporized multiple times and cannot be destroyed
That's
unless
just
the
so
small
fucking
cluster
annoying. He's just a kid boo. That is so annoying about Cell. He just
of cells
regenerates.
at the core of his being is eradicated.
I got Cell though.
Should that
Fuck
little
it,
bugger
fuck it.
survive, Cell will
If
always
Metal Sonic is uni, I am switching. I am
return,
saying that.
even stronger than
But as a
before
dick rider,
because of the same
I gotta go
DNA
for
he
Cell.
got
My
from
go.
Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
Sure, he can perfectly replicate attacks
manipulation,
like the
fly,
Gallic
absorption,
Gun,
telekinesis,
Spirit Bomb,
self-destruct,
and of course
same
Kamehameha,
power,
as well as
the
teleport by
mechanism,
locking onto a living
Damn.
being's key signature.
But the best part of being a Saiyan is how much crazy stronger they get every time they almost die.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude stronger in the midst of battle. Combine that with Cell's healing factor, and he's effectively
He can
the
spam it.
ultimate
He can
warrior.
spam it. He
Like
can
a
spam it.
perpetual shonen motion machine.
Driven by a biological imperative, Cell wanted nothing more than to devour Giro's previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make
Okay.
him
Stronger.
perfect.
Yeah.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he
Trunks.
murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not
What? Huh? Oh, they might have fucked up the story there. They might have fucked up the story there. That's not how that went. That is not how that went. Nope. You fucked up the story. I'm not gonna cap. Trunks and Gohan lost. Gohan died. Trunks went Super Saiyan. Trunks still lost the next time they fought. And then he went to the future, got stronger, then came back. I mean, went to Goku and then, like, trained, and then came back and killed his 17 and 18. And then Cell pulled up on him looking for 17 and 18, was like, yo, where's 17 and 18 at? And he's like, I killed him. He's like, bullshit. And then he's like, nah, but you're about to die too. And then Cell died. It didn't go like this. Cell no!
17 and 18 had been destroyed, so he murdered Trunks and went back
That story's wrong. This story's wrong. Death Battle. That's just blatant cap.
in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks, but another
future Trunks. Yes, another future Trunks, but not the future Trunks that killed 18 and 17.
Future Trunks. It's very complicated. There's like 5 timelines.
Is it? Am I forgetting
He
that?
didn't absorb the androids, he evolved.
That future,
not only
no way,
getting
that future
stronger,
Trunks is
but
that strong.
changing his personality and developing a lust for battle.
He became less
I think that's
creepy
a typo
bug
from
serial
them.
killer and more.
That has to be a typo from the AI generator.
After exploiting that very Saiyan arrogance and warrior's pride, Cell finally became perfect
And easily dominated Trunks and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of
No offense, Vegeta's a fucking bitch. This is one of the few times that I fucking hated Vegeta because he was such a bitch in my opinion. He had the easy dub. Cell was about to die and he let Cell transform and everything. I'm so glad Trunks threw a fucking like final buster at him.
battle
Or
experience
like a
under his
fucking
belt.
burn-in attack,
Perfect
whatever the
Cell's
fuck.
power was off the charts. He could threaten the whole Earth just by powering up. With a full power Kamehameha, he was even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
Okay.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means that Cell's key wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely.
No.
Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering
Yeah.
the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far stronger than
The
Frieza was
Frieza
at
by
that
a
point in time.
lot.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy and thought he might be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also
Yeah.
incredibly fast, capable of blitzing even the
For the solar system tank. You're putting that as a tank Krillin's destructive disc. Hey, that was a tough moment. Bro.
strongest Z fighters at the time.
He
Goku
did
flew
get
from
around.
Grand Kai's planet to heaven,
Briefly
all the way
contended
to
with the
hell,
almighty
hundreds of
Cusadian.
billions of light years in half
I
a
love
minute.
that fucking
And that was in
bullet
his
point.
base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the power to squeeze mini Cell Juniors out of your butt? What? Never heard of that key
Nah.
technique? Call it
And they're
the
each Super
Eagle.
Saiyan level.
Perfect Cell was entirely without peer and, no longer wedded to Giro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku couldn't even beat him, what hope did anyone else have?
Nah,
Vegeta
might
couldn't
go
even
Gohan.
handle a Cell Junior.
That was so sad. That was so
Their
sad.
last hope was Goku's own son, Gohan.
Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up, Gohan unleashed his rage, pushed the bug monster
My
to his
goat!
absolute limits, and
My
beat
goat!
him. Wow, Cell, you really are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth, Cell was a victim of his own success.
His own ignorance.
The same
His
Saiyan
own
genes that made him
arrogance.
all-powerful also sowed the seeds of his defeat.
He got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him
Some
after
Chaozu
all.
in him,
Even
yeah.
that wasn't enough to totally put him down, and he came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect Cell.
Bruh, that part was, I genuinely thought Gohan won and this fucker just pulls up stronger. I don't think y'all realize how OP Cell was, and then he comes back stronger and healed while Gohan has one fucking arm. Because, bro, Gohan defended Vegeta.
Same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect Cell. Now with more lightning. In a battle for the ages, Cell put the entire
My
weight
goat.
of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan and went the distance.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough. No matter how brilliantly Dr. Gero copied the Z-Fighters, he still couldn't quite figure out their knack for going beyond.
What can be destroyed can always be rebuilt. All it takes to recreate the most fearsome warrior in the universe is one single Cell.
No fun.
Hey, real quick, did you know Death Battle... But it wouldn't... Sonic.
Alright,
It's the good
we're back, chat.
by
Man,
We
robot...
skipped every single
Forest
ad.
critters...
Let's go.
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval.
I gotta see
Dr.
what his
Ivo
feats are.
Eggman
I'm not gonna cop.
Robotic.
And time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by
Solar
Sonic the
system.
Hedgehog.
Solar system. You can maybe put Galaxy a peak, maybe with the Super Saiyan 2 boost, but
No matter how many
Nah.
robotic badniks the good doctor threw at his blue spiky
I've never
nemesis,
seen that Sonic.
his schemes were always 6 spin
That's my
jumps to the
Sonic.
glowing weak spot away from getting cracked and scrambled.
But it wouldn't be over easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the blue blur, he would make his own, Metal Sonic.
Well, 0 points on creativity for that name, but goddamn, he does
He's
look
cold.
metal as
He's
hell.
cold.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so Eggman built Metal with more than enough blast processing to match his prototype.
Metal can zoom around at massively hypersonic speeds, fast enough to fly to nearby planets in seconds.
He's tougher than Eggman's standard equipment, some of which can survive black holes.
Metal can use all of Sonic's power-ups, and even replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself in an electric aura, or an impenetrable force field.
By overloading his
Impenetrable.
Surround himself in an electric aura, or an impenetrable force field.
By overloading his circuitry with energy, Metal can activate V maximum overdrive, quadrupling his
Is that the same thing as the fucking rings?
acceleration and obliterating anything in his path, at the risk of self-destructing.
You'd think all that'd be enough to turn the rodent into roadkill, but it only took one
Bro.
showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap heap.
On paper, Metal should be able to outmatch
Yeah,
Sonic in
he
every
should.
way, and yet he doesn't. For some reason, Eggman wasn't able to capture that ineffable quality that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive. Metal's defeats at the hands of Sonic and his
speed base?
friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah, well, when you're getting your supersized
Yeah.
red ass handed to you by Charmy B, you know something's gone horribly wrong.
Metal's
Charmy
defeats
B?
gave him an existential crisis. If he was created
No way he upgraded. No way he upgrades, right? Just because he's been getting his ass kicked that much?
Metal's defeats
This
gave
is
him
a
an
cool-ass background,
existential
though.
crisis. If he was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was he? Why should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed him anew. You.
This Neo Metal Sonic was,
Neo?
above all, far smarter.
Especially after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And we
What?
especially
And so I'll use his persona to ensure his reign remained unbroken, but I served the Eggman Empire. The only one who can truly rule it is Dr. Eggman.
after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took
I'll conquer the world for Eggman as Eggman, and you will tell me where he is so I may hand over control.
over his empire. And we mean literally copy.
That's
If
hard.
Metal started as Sonic's copycat, why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Neo Metal Sonic is equipped with scanners in his optic receptors that can copy a person's biodata, giving him the ability to recreate all of their abilities in seconds.
Chaos control. Yeah, that's what the self-destructing bullshit is. Chaos control, time stop, warping, teleportation, spatial distortion, power-ups, lost lab, hyper, go on energy, dark rings, chaos emerald, master emerald. No, he doesn't.
Slick
He is not Sonic level, right? Please no.
the Sonic Boom,
I lost.
Knuckles' Hammer Punch, Tails'
I
magical swiveling asshole, and Big's ability to suck at fishing.
Metal isn't just learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric powers like Silver Psychokinesis, manufacture Rouge's mechanical bat guards, or alter his very biology to copy Espio's chameleon invisibility. It's worth mentioning that biological
he
data is
copy
a real
abilities.
scientific term.
Could he do that against Cell then? Like, copy it? Nah, his regeneration isn't something that you could just copy.
And can refer to molecular structures like the genome
Maybe
sequence
a-
within a
maybe
living
technique.
organism's DNA.
Yeah, his copying is so busted, it doesn't really matter that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he.
No. If they say that goes for regeneration, I think Metal Sonic got it already.
Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a
You have to be fucking joking. So he already has that already, like, regardless. Plus he has... Nah. Is Metal Sonic smarter than fucking Cell?
Like
Who's smarter, Dr. Gero or Eggman?
by copying one of the mightiest beings on the planet, the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By
Chaos.
scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
That's insane.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yes, the emeralds contain an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy. With them, Metal can perform Shadow's chaos control. He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost his speed, and stop time. And with either the Chaos Emeralds or Master Emerald, he can transform into Super Neo
Super
Metal
Neo
Sonic.
Metal Sonic.
Completely invulnerable and completely golden, Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the power to move continents.
The emeralds are inconceivably powerful. They've been used to fuel Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own, they can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other
I got Metal Sonic. I got Metal Sonic. I got Metal Sonic.
super characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who
This
can
isn't
destroy
fair.
multiple
This isn't
dimensions
fair.
and timelines in
This isn't
seconds.
fair.
At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly consumed Sonic's entire multiverse.
Wait,
3
does that mean
Time
Metal
hedgehogs
No, that's Silver.
have even fought Solaris, who then timelines in seconds. At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly consumed Sonic's entire multiverse.
So Super Neo Metal Sonic should be just as powerful as any of them, though he's gotta be quick because all that power only
Runs
lasts
out.
a short time.
The road to total domination was nearly at an end. After manipulating Sonic and friends and copying their abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg Fleet and became Metal Overlord.
Complete with
Why is he so OP? Nah, bro, I'm sorry. So, you're gonna have to pack it up. Bro, nah, he's OP. I can already tell. They're giving him so many hacks. So many hacks. So many hacks.
missiles, giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself. Overlord is all-time final boss
I think Metal Sonic
material.
versus
And he
Vegeta would have been
knew it.
closer.
His ego might as well have had its own health bar. Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic
Or
the
Gohan.
loathsome copy.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed.
Black Frieza.
All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
He may have stolen their abilities, but Metal never possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful: their friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute! Gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible to land on those things.
Bro.
After getting trashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
Metal returned to being the Eggman Army's chief enforcer, always proving invaluable as the Bad Doctor's greatest creation, now completely obedient once again.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows what's really going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more cunning than he lets on, and is only biding his time until he can take over again.
Hey, I wouldn't put that ahead. Like, I wouldn't put that past him. If he's as smart as Eggman, I wouldn't put
Maybe
that
the
past
most powerful thing that Metal copied was the ability to lie.
him. To lie? That's a hard ending. That's a. It's gonna be an ad.
See it,
It's
but
gonna be an ad. It's
Again,
gonna be an
worked
ad.
on limited
It's
website.
gonna be an ad.
So check that
I
out.
know it's
Copy
gonna be.
cap.
Let's go!
All right, the combatants are
Come on.
set, and we've run the data
Go, come
through
on.
all possibilities.
It's time
I got Metal. Metal Sonic is gonna win this. I'm
for
telling you
a
already right
dead
now.
battle!
I'm telling you, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Metal is way too OP. He's stronger. He has more hacks. I don't know if he's smarter than Cell though. If he is, then that's just me.
Salutations, Dr.
Come on, Cell.
Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you.
Cell, go crazy.
Bring me your strongest fighter, or face... Then prepare to kneel before your master.
Prepare to kneel. This is hard, bro. Big jump, get the fuck out of here. Special beam. I thought you said impenetrable. That's just a Swiss. He just got Swiss cheese. Damn.
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's tough. watching that shit. Bro. Cell. Fuck, bro. This is insane. Nah, bro.
Fool, you're dealing with the ultimate life form.
That's hard. Come on. Chaos Emerald? He didn't let us. No way, self come. Oh no. Wait. Chill. Successfully copied?
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet!
Nah, bro, come on. Lock in.
I know. Now I know everything.
That's crazy.
About you, insect.
God. Cell. Lock in. I know I said Metal Sonic, but prove me wrong. Come on. There's no way he has his own version. There's no way he has his own fucking version. Oh, hey! Whatever. Oh, I forgot. Whatever Cell could do, he could do. Them little fuckers are going for. Oh my god! The planet's fucked. The planet's fucked. Try beam?
Don't you dare.
That would piss me off. That reminds me of TA. Nah, bro. Come on. Lock in! Me. Nah, come on. That's metal strong as shit.
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them.
Go.
If you
Time
are
stop.
all of them, then so am I. I'll never lose to a machine like.
You're awesome. Cell. No! My bro! GG. I know that. Regen? Oh no.
Crush you.
GG. I told you.
The powers of the Chaos Emeralds
Whatever.
and the Z Fighters? Well,
Yeah,
that
that's
world's
OP.
fucked.
That's
Our
OP.
bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats in
OP.
Dragon Ball Z, but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down
Way
into
too
4
much.
categories.
Metal got strength, Metal got speed, Metal got abilities, and then Metal got adaptation. Yeah, GD's 4-0.
Strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
Whatever.
First up, who was the strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal, or Neo, even just using the
Oh, wait. He's stronger?
manga. Blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
What? You just said he could destroy a universe. Like
Without
earlier.
his
Wait.
stronger forms.
Okay.
With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but
Nah,
entirely
once he said universal feats.
reversed.
All
Not
over.
only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses
Yeah.
like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
Okay, I was
And with
right.
Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
Yeah?
At his max speed in his
Oh, it's a
super form,
transmission.
he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater,
I don't know,
who
though.
in Shadow Generations
But he
can
should-
destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius
Never
of the
mind.
observable
You have speed,
universe,
you have
we
speed,
can
you have
estimate the
speed,
Time
you have
Eater's
speed.
destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster.
Whoa. That's
covered roughly a universe in
a universe in size is
distance
insane.
at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just
They're
like
pretty
Time Eater.
close.
The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way
Yeah.
slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan
Way
multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that.
Ooh, so Cell gets speed?
And so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed. You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if
That
any
is
of
crazy. I wasn't expecting that either. I was not expecting that.
their abilities could tip the scale.
Abilities go
They
on
shared
Sonic.
many of the same
Sonic,
powers,
because he
like
copies.
telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit,
Okay.
Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting
Yeah, Chaos Control's OP. Stopping
his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And
Okay.
with Silver Psychokinesis, or the Emerald Spatial Distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal Man
That is
copied
true.
Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter.
That's
The
Sonic.
Sonic heroes haven't
As good of a fighter as who? Eggman? Since when the fuck could Eggman throw hands? I was biting the cuticle, not my nail there, but valid call out.
may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times.
What?
Heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is roughly a
Is it
wash.
high?
Which leaves
Because I guess they're counting martial arts and abilities. I guess.
us with the one thing they're both known for, their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to
Okay,
their
right now
opponents,
it's 1-1.
aka their adaptation.
And frankly, that's where this
And then
back
a
and
draw.
forth completely breaks.
Yeah, and Metal is way more adaptable if he could copy everything. I guess that's where this comes in, where he copied Cell.
Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't
Can't copy.
absorb Metal.
Cell's ability to physically absorb an opponent is primarily viable against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Cell was only able to absorb androids 17 and 18 because they were
were half.
primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the
Yep.
English translation.
Metal, on the other hand, can copy a target's biodata through only a
just
few
looking at them.
seconds of direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get
That's
Cell's
hard.
powers, but the powers of all of the Z
Z
Warriors
fighters.
too.
Yeah.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically encoded in the first place.
Okay.
Quite literally biodata.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied. Cell's key techniques? Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are described as being able to produce life energy, similar to Ki. So there's a precedent for him being
Okay.
able to replicate Cell's power set. And at this point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize
Yeah.
him at a cellular level. Just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able to do anything the Z Fighters know how to do, but
But
that's not gonna
that's not
help
the
him,
same against
because
Metal.
Metal can do anything Cell knows how to do. Strange, isn't it?
Cell just doesn't have any options to retaliate that Metal wouldn't also possess.
2-1. Yeah, adaptation made the big difference. Adaptation and strength.
Including any of his previous advantages. Metal's
hey,
copy
he's way
ability is
faster.
just
I
that
didn't know that.
overpowered.
Oh, I guess now I get why they called it Sonic CD.
Why's that?
Cell died.
Fuck off. I'm not. No. Cell died. Yeah, fuck off. Hey, just in case before I get hit with an ad or some other shit. Hey, this is Cell versus Metasonic. Dragon Ball Z versus Sonic the Hedgehog. It might have not went the way that I low-key wanted it to as a glazer of DBZ, but hey, as soon as I saw the stats, I knew Metal was winning. I low-key had Metal at the end. But hey, in any case, chat, if you fuck with the content, like, comment, and subscribe. But hey, we're gonna hop into the next.